Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1.
Okay everyone, welcome to Sheffield City Hall and thanks for making the trip today. Now it's a bit chilly outside, but I've been reliably informed the snow stops today and the heat rises in Sheffield as these top fighters from around the world do battle on Saturday live on Sky Sports at the Fly DSA Sheffield Arena, and we cannot wait. A huge night of boxing and very excited about the fights on the card and to have all these fighters here today. Just a quick note, of course, the fight community is a very special place, and of course, devastating news last weekend with Scott Westgarth losing his life following his fight in Doncaster. I know our thoughts of everybody here today with the family, and we wish them deepest condolences and sympathies. Moving on to Saturday night, what a card, what a night. We're going to be live on Sky Sports from 7:30 PM, kicking off the action at 5:30 in the arena. We have Rocky Fielding on the card, Lee Wood on the card. We have a great local dust-up between Lee Appleyard and Atif Shafiq. Both sold a huge amount of tickets. Crunch fight for both of those guys. Kid Galahad back in a very tough fight against Urban Berry, who's mixed with the likes of Nicholas Walters, Jonathan Gonzalez, and great featherweights alike. And then the one perhaps that many are talking about, Dave Allen challenging Lenroy Thomas again for the heavyweight Commonwealth title. Huge opportunity for Dave Allen. Both guys looking in tremendous shape, much lighter than they did last time they were in this city. And a brilliant domestic dust-up. Gavin McDonnell taking on WBC International Champion Gamal Yafai, the Super Bantamweight Championship. It's a brilliant fight. One that I feel is just so important to both guys' careers. And then the big main event, the vacant WBC light middleweight silver championship between the special one Kell Brook and Sergey RABCHENKO, back in Sheffield. Obviously he's been here before, we know he's had some big success here. This is a tough fight for Kell Brook, and we cannot wait to see him return to action at 154 pounds. I'm going to start off with Atif. Atif, welcome. You've trained very hard for this fight. We know the Ingle gym is absolutely buzzing at the moment. You've sold a huge amount of tickets, you've got a big smile on your face.
As always.
Ready to go?
Yeah, I'm excited, you know. I've trained as hard as I always do. Done everything that needs to be done in training, diet, weights, bang on. And I'm excited to put on a show Saturday night. You know Lee, obviously, he's boxed at a high level, boxed for the Commonwealth title as well. What are you expecting from the fight on Saturday? I'm expecting myself to put on a performance and for it to be the Atif Shafiq show. Okay. Nice, I like that. Lee, been at a high level in this before, but a very important fight for you on Saturday. It's going to be great support for both of you, and excited for Saturday.
Yeah, it's, I'm really looking forward to it. Glad to be back on a big stage. Not quite sure where Atif's getting all his confidence from. Like, I don't think he's been in with anyone sort of fighters I've been in with. And come Saturday night, I'm going to show him my power and my strength. It's going to be way too much for him, for sure.
You think you win inside the distance on Saturday?
100%. 100%.
I believe the same, so it's going to be a good fight.
He's going to win within the distance.
No, I'm going to win.
Cheers, Bob.
Both guys going for the stoppage win on Saturday night. The world and domestic featherweight division is absolutely buzzing right now. Of course, next week we have Scott Quigg challenging Oscar Valdez for the WBO world title in Los Angeles. Carl Frampton back in action. Lee Selby fighting Josh Warrington, I think. Kid Galahad is right on the heels of all the top domestic and international featherweights in the world scene right now. He steps up in a big fight against Urban Berry on Saturday, like I said, mixed at top level. Joe, you translate for us a word from Urban about the fight on Saturday.
Hola, bueno, me siento muy bien. Para mí es una sorpresa estar aquí. La verdad que vengo vengo a que el público quede con un buen sabor de la pelea y ese trabajo va a ser un buen trabajo. Que el público sea quien salga mejor satisfecho.
And he wants the public to really feel the way he fights.
Thank you, Erwin. Barry, big fight for you on Saturday, back on Sky, live on Sky. You're going to be kicking off the night for us. Chance to make a big statement and really chase down these boys domestically and internationally now.
I can't wait, you know. I've got one of the longest unbeaten records in British boxing, 22 and 0. Saturday night I'll be 24 and 0. 2018 will be my year. Hopefully I'll get a title shot at world level. But I've got to do a job on this kid Saturday night. I've been very speedy with some big names. Jonathan Gonzalez in his last fight went 12 rounds with him. So it's going to be a tough night.
Expected to win in this fight, heavy favourite, but how important is it to look good as well and make a statement?
That's the main thing, is to look good. I want to be going there thinking the place out. So, you know, I'm going to cut them off and make them fight.
Thank you. Look forward to that fight kicking off our live transmission. Again, big fight, Commonwealth Heavyweight Championship.
Eso está por verse. O sea, si me gano, voy a tener que, primeramente, pelear. No voy a pelear con un manco, no voy a pelear con un mocho.
Okay, you're going to knock out. Well, it could be a short night on Saturday. Barry, same with you, I guess? Lovely. Okay, well, I think the odds on this next one are inside the distance as well. Last time there was a lot of talk. It was a decent fight at Bramall Lane. I think sometimes when you have an average fight, the rematch is so much better. And I think you're going to see a great fight between Dave Allen and LENROY Thomas on Saturday. Dave, welcome. Looking considerably lighter than Bramall Lane. I think considerably more mature. And, well, possibly, that's all. But a big fight for you on Saturday night.
Hello everyone, first and foremost. I think we're a bit late on points.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you know, last time wasn't a great night for me. You know, LENROY came, he came very fit and prepared, and he was a better man and he beat me, you know, and it took me a while to swallow that, but I did. Got back in the gym, my old man's over there. He had a few words with me, a few choice words, as did yourself and a few others, and I went away prepared for Cardiff, 100%, I was ready. I've done the same for this. It's you told me 33 times at the last press conference, it's my last chance, you know, so I listened to that, went back to the gym, went to a little B&B, prepared, 100%, food, even ate well this time, you know, ate well, trained well, slept well, and showed LENROY Thomas the respect I should have done the first time, you know, and I'm really looking forward to getting back in there and doing it again.
I think it's fair to say LENROY's had a great camp as well, been deep in training.
He looks really well.
He does look very well. And obviously been training with Deontay Wilder in this camp, closely linked up with Kenny Porter, Kenny Welcome. And these guys seem to be taking this fight a lot more seriously as well.
Well, they need to, because the last time LENROY must be wondering what was going on. It was like I won the lottery, a little fat chubby kid chasing around the ring, flailing away, he must have been wondering what was going on. But different fight this time. Last time, it was my own fault, you know. I watched LENROY Thomas, I didn't show him the respect that he deserved, you know. I watched him in certain fights, I thought I can beat him. I wasn't even 50%, you know, and I apologise to everyone here, and that was at Bramall Lane last time. It was a poor performance in the gym and in the ring, you know. And if you don't train hard, you can't perform, which I didn't realise at the time. I just thought I could get away with things fighting at lower levels, but this time, everything has gone 100% well, there's no excuses, and if LENROY Thomas beats you this time, I'll get my hands and knees, and he's a better man, and I'll shake his hand. You know, it's very hard for me to, I'm very childish, as you know, Eddie, and I love to sit up here, give LENROY all sorts of stick. I've got a lot of respect for Kenny Porter as well, and I can't do that. He beat me last time, he came over, did what he has to do, and he beat me, so I'm just going to have to swallow it. It's 1-0 to LENROY, we'll see what happens Saturday night.
LENROY, welcome. You haven't smiled much since you've been in. Last time you smiled a lot more last time. But again, we know you've taken this camp very seriously and you're in great shape ahead of Saturday night.
Man, I'm just blessed to be here again in Sheffield. Glory be to the Most High, you know, Jehovah, give me the strength to be here. Looking Saturday coming to become two-time Commonwealth champ. Thanks so much, Trainer. Kenny, man, it was a hell of a camp. Thank you for everything. I know Dave is in tremendous shape, and let's get it on.
Obviously, you got the win last time. I think both of you guys are in better shape this time.
I will get it again.
Expecting a good fight, and you're confident of the victory.
Of course, I wouldn't be here. And to set the record straight, the fight back in, what was it, October? I never doubted you, Dave. From my understanding, Coach Kenny saw you and told you that fight wasn't going to happen. But the media, Dave and his fan, thought I'd duck him. Never. You know what happened.
Lenroy, I've tried being nice.
No, listen. I'm just setting the record. I'm trying to be nice. I'm setting the record straight.
I'm not
supposed to be
confident
next
it's made. Is it another points victory for Lenroy Thomas, or are you confident?
It's going to be a massive performance by me. This will be my best performance. This will be my best performance. Trust me.
Very confident. We look forward to a great fight for the Commonwealth Heavyweight Championship. Now, another brilliant domestic fight this time for the WBC International Super Bantamweight Championship between Gavin McDonald, former British, European and world title challenger, and Gamal Yafai. First, Gavin, we know how pumped up you are for this fight. You've had a great camp with Dave Caldwell, and I guess the right word is excited.
Very excited to be back in the big fights. I live for, do you know what I mean? I'm back on the big stage in a meaningful fight against Gamal Yafai. Don't get me wrong, he's done everything he's asked of him, but I think it's just a step too far for him this time. I've been there and done it at every level, and the only one I didn't win was the world title fight, so I'm proven at every level. So this is the fight we wanted basically for all last year, and now we've got it, do you know what I mean? And it's one I'm looking forward to, and know I'm going to perform Saturday night and put a show on.
A lot of people talking about Gamal having the power in this fight, you being a better technical boxer. I know both of you guys actually disagree with that, but how do you see the fight playing out?
It's not new. I haven't seen before, do you know what I mean? I've been in with area level fighters, British level fighters, European. I've won and defended every single title against unbeaten fighters who were probably better than Gamal. So it all comes down to I failed at the world title. All the world level fights I had, that's going to put me in good stead for this, do you know what I mean? And I've seen power and nobody's budged me yet. So this fight, whatever he throws at me, because I need it so bad, do you know what I mean? I'm just going to walk through everything he's got.
Gamal, going to walk through everything you got on Saturday night. We know you hit hard, you're confident ahead of this fight. Massive fight for you now. After your apprenticeship, this is it, the first real test of your career.
Yeah, I'm very confident, 100%. I won't be here if I wasn't.
Do you think you have the power to take him out? You think you can walk through your power and shots?
I don't know, but I can outbox him as well.
Yeah, people talk about that. You're talking about the puncher against the boxer, but I know you and Matt particularly feel you have the skills to outbox him as well in this fight.
Yeah, of course. I think I'm the better boxer and the better fighter. He's more experienced, yeah, but I just think if you're the better fighter, then why not take it? And this is why I took this fight.
Don, before we get to the main event, busy night for you. Rooster Teeth, Lee Wood, Kid Galahad as well, and a very important fight for Kell Brook Saturday night.
Yeah, it's great to have a be on a big bill, have a lot of kids on it. It's going to be a crack. It's got some good fights on it. Looking forward to McDonald and Yafai. It's going to be a cracking fight, that one. And Dave Allen again to, avenge the loss. So yeah, it's going to be a busy night for us. We've got a Teeth. He's looking well. We've got Kid Galahad. Lee Wood, just I think a 6-rounder. He's bringing all the fans up from Nottingham, and of course we've got Kell Brook on top of the bill against RABCHENKO. He's very, very tough kid. He's only had 2 losses. Kell's had 2 losses, and they're both at a similar stage in their career where they've got to get this win to get back on track. I've seen Sergi many times before fighting. He's only really got beaten at the top level, so it's not an easy fight for Kell Brook. He hasn't taken an easy comeback fight. He's took a very hard comeback fight in my opinion. And I think we're in for a cracking night on Saturday night.
What do you expect from Kell Brook in this fight? Obviously coming off the losses, and Kell's talked to me about, feels like it's almost like his debut again. Got the bit between his teeth, a few butterflies and nerves. and back to the arena where we've had so many great nights.
Yeah, I mean, his first couple of spars on camp, he sparred Jason Quigley, who's over there, good kid, 13 and all. He sparred Liam Williams. And the first, you could see the first couple of rounds a little bit apprehensive, and once he got flowing, Liam Williams dropped a big right hand on him, and all of a sudden, just like in the Golovkin fight, Kell Brook came alive, and you could see the determination and the strength in him, and it was a fantastic spar. And you can see he's still got, he's still got what it takes. There's no, he's not gun shy. He's done his training properly. He's in supreme shape, and I just think this, this new weight he's going to be at is just going to give him so much more. The last 7 pounds, getting down to welterweight always killed him, and now he's past 30. It was always going to affect him, but I've seen him rejuvenated. He's fast, he's sharp, he's done all the training, he's put everything in 100%. He's been on 2 camps, we're over on the New Year, over in Ventura, took himself away, and he's put everything in. So I'm expecting a good performance on Saturday night. Hopefully get RABCHENKO out of the way and move on to bigger things.
Thanks, Dom. Sergey, welcome. We know you've had a great camp as well, and a big fight for you on Saturday.
Yes, I'm very happy back to England, back to big fight. I'm ready. I had a very great training camp, good sparring session. Big respect for Kell, for Team Kell. Kell very tough and dangerous boxer, but I'm ready. Thank you.
You've sparred with Kell before?
Yes, but it's fight. It's fight small gloves, without head guard.
Confident of victory on Saturday?
Why not?
Good. We look forward to that. Kell, good to see you back here. We've been in this room probably a dozen times for press conferences and media days, and I sense the excitement from you this week, the nerves as well.
Yeah.
We spoke on the phone in the week. You said it felt like almost like your first fight again, and then you texted me again yesterday saying it's not going to be called off, is it, because of the weather? So it's not a Bramble Lane, it's the arena. It's a fight. We're not cancelling the show because there's a bit of snow, but I know how excited you are ahead of Saturday. A big night for you.
Big night. I was considering having a snowball fight with RABCHENKO, but because he's from Russia, I think I'll get out of this. Yeah, training's gone perfect. Not being ill once in this camp, I think that's down to not restricting me with calories, with the weight. I've been putting myself through it in training, in sparring. Getting a few spars out of the way were always good. Getting caught in the face with the eyes, and now I don't even think about it now. I just get in there. And it's like it's never happened.
You look the same as you always have done. And I think the show last night on Sky, Kell Brook's Great Hits, it was amazing watching you go back, winning the British title. And actually seems like you've been around for a long time. Still got the desire, still got the will to win more than ever, because this is going to be a tough test for you on Saturday.
It's going to be very tough. I've never seen him look as slim and in shape. Because obviously he's not in the best shape when I've sparred with him, so he's definitely trained very hard for this fight. And if you've got anything for the spars to go by, then unbelievable to watch. Very tough, very strong, very clever fighter. And I know I'm wrapping my arms full. That's why I've put myself through it, and I picked him because I didn't want an easy ride. I want to show everybody that I've still got it and I still can perform very high.
Finally, some great nights at the arena. Matthew Hatton fight, of course. Carson Jones, Sal Divya, Jojo Dan, Kevin Bizier. Probably someone missed out as well.
Well, a few.
Chernyshchenko was the other one.
It's a great night.
It is, and a great card as well. And going to be a hell of an atmosphere in there for you on Saturday night.
I can't wait to test out my new skills at the higher weight. Get weighed in and not get weighed in again with a £10 rule is going to be good. I'm just looking forward to it now. I'm not worrying about weight. I'm on weight, so I'm not worried about weight. I'm just looking forward now to smiling and performing.
We can't wait for that. Can't wait to see you back in the ring. Saturday night, Sheffield Arena, a huge card. Like I said, not just these guys on the table, but Lee Wood and Rocky Fielding as well. A great night of action. Don't miss it. We'll be live on Sky Sports from 7:30 PM. Facebook before then, and we'll see you for the weigh-in tomorrow at the Millennium Gallery, just at the back of the Winter Gardens. We're going to have head-to-heads up here now, and all the guys available for one-on-ones. Thank you, and we'll see you on Saturday night.